The icy slopes of the Mario Horn. Oh. It is based roughly on the Disneyland ride of the Matterhorn. Bobsleds, please enjoy. By Skelly 5000. Huh. You actually made a Disney ride on Mario Maker. I'm actually going to go to Virginia Beach in 2 weeks, and when I was at my dad's last weekend, I think. Yeah, I think it was last weekend. We were talking about, like, if this trip goes successful, then we could actually think about going to Disneyland at some point for next time. And I'm actually excited. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to go to the Blue Warpipe. Damn it. Donnie Darko, or Donnie Dark Company. Huh. Shit. Oh. Damn it. This is actually giving me some flashbacks to this other ice speedrun level that I just went through. Oh, you're going to Disneyland in October. I'm jealous. I'm actually super jealous. I've only remembered... Shit, what? I was gonna go in the pipe. I would only remember back when I was probably no less than 10. I would remember only going to Magic Kingdom. I can never tell if I'm gonna land on the same platform as the Chain Chomp. Alright. But I only remember going to Magic Kingdom once or twice, and I just went crazy bawling that I didn't want to go on the Space Mountain ride because I actually had a fear of coasters back then. Yeah, I actually had a fear of coasters back when I was a kid, and I actually got that fear out of me when I went to Canada's Wonderland. Oh, come on! I know I can make that jump. Okay, this is gonna be something. Oh. Look at the many deaths around here. If I were to remember correctly from my Disney trip back when I was a kid, we went swimming. We went to a hotel with random people. Like, I would only remember the bad parts. Like, knowing my life, I would only remember my darkest and saddest moments in my life. And I could probably just remember the entire trip. We never even went... I probably would have enjoyed the Mountain Railroad ride because I have a thing for trains and stuff. I probably would have actually loved that ride instead of Space Mountain because I thought maybe going through Space Mountain would be a lot harsher, and it's actually like going in the dark and stuff. But looking at it from the inside, and I have seen it once, it actually is not so bad. Wait, what? Oh, I'm supposed to hit the blue platform. Yeah, Big Thunder Mountain. Wait, why did I say Magic Railroad? Unless you're thinking of your childhood movie. But that's also a mix of words. Yeah, Big Thunder Mountain is what I'm talking about. I also went on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And the Haunted Mansion ride, actually. It was actually just an attraction, not a ride. Yeah, I remember the Haunted Mansion one. That was super good. I actually have no idea what I was doing there. It's just getting through this first part is the hardest part. What? Come on, dude. Push. Push harder. Yeah, didn't they change... If I remember correctly, didn't they change the Haunted Mansion ride to, like, the Nightmare Before Christmas ride? Or was that, like, a long time ago? I know they changed it to something. It's probably just the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, I think I remember going on the Dumbo ride. Did I remember going on that one? I'm actually super curious. But I would remember the only Disney character I ever met in costume was actually Smee from Peter Pan. And if I remember, Captain Hook. I think Captain Hook was there. Like, before we went on the... Oh, that was it? I thought there'd be more to that. Oh. I did like the theme, though. The icy theme. The Matterhorn. If I was to go back to Disney World, I would probably know where that is. They changed it to look like Nightmare Before Christmas every Halloween and Christmas. Oh, okay. I would actually love to go there around that time, too. You know, I'm always up for a night of Disney villains. You made an automatic level? I actually can't believe they made a tag for this particular kind of level, Auto Mario. I'm just gonna... Oh, this was your first level? I'm just gonna check it out. And then go to Donnie. So tough. Yeah, that's all I remember from my trip to Disneyland. Back when I was a kid. I just hope we do a lot more if we ever go back to it. In fact, I think my favorite place would have to be the Animal Kingdom. Because, like, my favorite Disney movies are, like, The Little Mermaid, The Lion King, and Mulan. Mulan's a really good level. Yes, Mulan, my favorite level. They actually made a game out of that movie. If I remember correctly from John's video. No, Mulan is a really good movie. I'm actually curious to see what the live action is like. It's supposed to be like... It's supposed to be like in tone with the more true story kind of version of the original story. With no Mushu. And my parents and my sister went to see Aladdin, the live action one. I'm gonna like it, just why not? And yeah, they went to see the live action Aladdin. They thought it was not that bad. All they said as a downside was like, they just had to get over... They just had to get over the Will Smith part, replacing the Robin Williams genie sort of thing. I mean, what were they gonna think of to bring back Robin Williams for the live action? Like, they would probably have to do like some sort of voiceover. Pretty much. And he passed away before this even happened. So, like, how are they going to think about that? That's right, like, he did the best he could. Like, what were they also thinking of would be a good genie? I think probably Jim Carrey or something like that. But knowing Jim Carrey now, like, he's probably past his comedy time. I honestly can't wait to see him as Dr. Robotnik, though, in the Sonic movie. And I actually can't wait to see what Sonic's gonna look like after the redesign. I've never been to Disney World, just Disneyland. Actually, yeah, like, is that just two different places? Disney World and Disneyland? Like, what's the difference between that? If I would remember, I think there are two different Disneys in America. There's one in Florida, and there's one in California. I think they're both different. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Oh, I was supposed to... Okay. I was supposed to keep going. No, that's fine. Dang it. Dang it. I got this shit. I've got this shit. A witch. Shit. Reasons being, like, those are my favorite movies. Dang it. Yeah, reasons, those were, like, my favorite movies. And I could actually count Aladdin as my favorite one as well. Like, I had such a huge history with The Little Mermaid. Like, back when I was a kid, I had a huge crush on Ariel. I just, growing up, I only just had a thing with red hair and mermaids. Oh. Oh. I was supposed to grab that. Alright. Yeah, I just had a thing for red-haired girls and mermaids. But then, growing up, I also liked Ursula, as also my favorite Disney villain of all time. Because I am... Oh, okay. Because I am actually body positive. Like them dummy thick women. And I like The Lion King because I love the music and I love how lively that one is. I mean, I wouldn't want to compare it to the live action one. I have never actually... I still haven't even seen the live action one yet. I know from my one of my ex-girlfriends watching the live action one, she bawled. Because she loves that movie so much. Like, just The Lion King in general. I think it's just because that I love nature. That's why I love The Lion King so much. And that's why, like, I'd always love going to the Ripley's Aquarium and Toronto Zoo. And I even went to the African Lion Safari. This is in Ontario, Canada. And I rode on an elephant for the first time and I actually had a blast. This was when, like... Wait, hang on. Fuck. Elephants. Yeah, I rode on one for the first time, and this was actually when I went there on Canada Day, like days after I lost my first job, and I was like super depressed and everything. And I rode one for the first time, and I actually... Oh shit! What? Was I supposed to grab it, or... Oh no! I'm supposed to jump on it. Fuck. Alright, see you later, Skelly. I forgot to read that comment too. Hang on, I'll get to it. Disneyland's California is the first Disney park, and they opened Disney World in Florida. Okay, so Disney World is Florida. Disneyland is California. That makes sense. Yeah, see you later, Skelly. Have a good one. But yeah, both Lion King and The Little Mermaid are my favorite ones. I'm actually supposed to make a long jump. The coins there, I think, are supposed to indicate where I'm gonna jump on that shell. Okay. I should remember that. Mulan. Ariel's a hot slut. I mean... Yeah, you're not wrong. And isn't she, like, the second youngest princess? Fuck. Yeah, I think she's probably, like, the second or third youngest princess in Disney. I think Snow White is like 14. No! I'm actually supposed to... I'm actually supposed to make those jumps. Yeah, I think Ariel was like 16, and then... I actually don't remember how old she was in the sequel. Thank you for the follow. I actually love that sound effect. Yeah, no, back then, and also still in my age right now, I still have a thing for red-haired women and mermaids. Those are my favorite mythical creatures. Even though in reality, mermaids are like super scary. And Ursula, like, ooh, that dummy thick. I think my other favorite Disney villains as well are Hades and Gaston. Oh, dude, don't get me started on Gaston. Oh my god, like, I would remember somebody doing a Groose joke about that character. Oh my, what? I'm actually supposed to do that? Okay. Okay. Jafar. Red hair, big boobs. Ursula had the bigger ones. Actually not Jafar for me. I don't know. I guess... Ugh. Fuck. I think I am supposed to jump high. Yeah, Hades, Gaston. What were some other good ones? I almost forgot my other favorite one, and it's one of the recent animated ones, Wreck-It Ralph. How could I forget the one movie where it changed my life back in college? Like, it defines my life in college and animation. Just by watching that movie. And my passion for video games in general. I even remember doing those videos where I did the demos for the movie itself. Like, there was actually a game for Fix It Felix Jr., there was one for Sugar Rush, and there was one for Hero's Duty, like, to promote the movie, and I didn't even realize about that, and luckily enough, my Sugar Rush videos are the most highly viewed videos on my channel. My first one being at like 17,000. I don't think I've ever gotten up that high before.